Shots of Brown, shots of Brown, black, black, black. Show 'em on the track, show 'em on the track. Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot. Shots of Brown, you can take it straight or on the rock. Shots of Brown, on this platform it goes down. Shots of Brown, they know it ain't no cap on Shots of Brown. Take a shot.
Y'all know them big hats that Gilly be wearing, that people be wearing at the games, like them overly big hats, big cap. I wish I had. I wish I had one of those right now for this video. I'll just throw it on just for this video, and I don't even really wear hats for real. But we gotta call cap on this one. First and foremost, if you're new here, you know what to do here. Hit that subscribe button. Road to 10K, baby. Shots of Brown. Gotta start this video off saying, rest in peace to Silly, long live Shot. Still hustling overtime, baby. Yeah, man. Silly, man. Silly, though. Y'all probably heard Silly on the Happy Days record on the Bobby album. That was Silly rapping on there. Rest in peace to Silly. Shot, still hustling overtime. He was the fiance to my Aunt Carol. This story is a true story, but I'm just calling cap on 187 shots. I'll be over exaggerating like hell. It definitely wasn't 187 shots. They did Swiss cheese the car up though. And Silly lost his life in this incident in Boston at the Barrett's. So the situation is definitely a true story, but the 187 shots and Uncle B sitting in the car right next to Silly and 187 shots and not one hit him. We got to call cap on that 100%. I don't even think, from what Unc told me, he wasn't even in the car. He was standing outside the car. They start Swiss cheese in the car. Silly was in the whip. Silly got hit up and Unc took off running. They started, hitting at him, and he got grazed in his butt cheeks. Whoop-de-whoop. Know what I'm saying? That's the story he always told me. That's the story that I always heard my whole life. So there's 187 shots in the car, and he's sitting there next to Silly and never got hit. We got to call big cap on that. But the story is a true story, though. It is a true story, and in no way, shape, form, or fashion am I laughing at the situation. I'm just laughing at how he just put this whole 187 shots and I'm sitting in the car and never got hit one time. Like, he just had bulletproof armory around him or something. Like, nah, that was cap there. But rest in peace to Silly, man. I remember this whole situation. Silly was here in Atlanta. My mother was staying over there in Chamblee. He was over there. And the whole family was telling Silly not to go back home. You know what I'm saying? Don't go back. Silly had a lot of smoke up there. Silly was in the street. He was a jack boy. So, he had a lot of smoke. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't safe for him to go back home. And you see why. When he went back home and they found out he was back home with Bob, they came and got active and got at him. You know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to Silly, man. Silly was a good dude, you know what I'm saying? I remember Silly as a little boy. But crazy situation though, you know what I'm saying? Unc was definitely lucky to be alive for sure, you know what I'm saying? They could have took him and Silly both out, you feel me? But the whole story I heard was Unc was never in the car. He was outside the car. He took off running and got grazed in his butt cheeks because they were shooting at him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he came up with the whole 187 shots. I guess it was to make the story a little juicy for the internet or something, I guess. I don't know. But it's definitely a true story, but 187 shots is foolish, man. Big cat, big cat. But, yeah, Silly was in the streets, though, and, things took place, and Silly lost his life. But Uncle B is definitely lucky to be alive, man. Rest in peace to Silly, man. Silly was definitely a good dude. I know him and Auntie Carol was planning on getting married, they was getting married, real soon, and then that event took place and had the whole family effed up, you feel me? But rest in peace to Shot, man. Rest in peace to Silly, baby. Still hustling overtime. Yes, sir. Shots of Brown, baby.